Hello everyone, today my information about Michael Jackson will shock you. If you watch this video to the end, you will be the first to know what the media is hiding. This is proof that Michael Jackson is alive. Watch to the end and you will be shocked. Enjoy watching. In one of the dark corners of the internet, a strange and creepy story began to spread that Michael Jackson had actually survived his death in 2009. According to the rumors, he had faked his own death in order to escape the pressure of fame, the big problems, and the constant media attention. Now, everyone is focusing on P. Diddy, but what if I told you that he wasn't the only danger he faced? According to the story, on the fateful day he was found unconscious. Michael was actually in another room. He replaced his body with a double, but on the same day, a man named William, who lived on the same street as Michael, went missing. William was very similar to Michael. The media is hiding a theory that Michael Jackson's acquaintances performed plastic surgery on William's face after Michael Jackson's people killed him. William looked like Michael, and then Michael escaped on a private plane. His plan was to start a new life in seclusion, to get away from the problems with the authorities that the media doesn't talk about, to get away from the scary threats from P. Diddy, but his life was threatened not only by him, but also by another person. If you want, I'll tell you more about the person who threatened Michael Jackson and tried to kill him several times in the next part. Michael Jackson was tired of everything that could harm him, and he wanted to escape from everyone, away from the cameras and rumors. A few years after his alleged death, fans began to notice strange coincidences. Photos of a man who looked very similar to Michael appeared on social media, and he was allegedly living in a remote location. Some people claimed to have seen him at concerts by other artists, where he was secretly observing the person on stage from the crowd. However, this is not P. Diddy. I can tell you more about him in the next part if you wish, but I am afraid that the video may be blocked due to the fact that I am sharing hidden information with you, so please continue watching. Supporters of this theory began to gather at crime scenes in Los Angeles and other cities where Michael had once performed. They searched for clues and took photos, hoping to capture him on camera. Every time someone posted a new photo or video of a mysterious person who looked like Jackson, the discussions intensified. After all of this, Michael Jackson moved to another country, and thus he was unable to take revenge on his enemy, because if he had stayed in his own country, people and the media would have found out that Michael Jackson was still alive. However, as time passed, this story began to lose its popularity. People began to realize that it was just a myth created by fans who wanted to keep their idol alive. Nevertheless, this creepy tale continued to live on in the dark corners of the internet, reminding everyone of how much people can want to believe in miracles, even if they are completely absurd. But I know the truth, and I know things that you don't know. Only I know, but I can't tell you who I am or where I know everything, because I'll be in danger, but in time, everything I've said will be shown on TV, and then you'll know that I'm not lying. I'll release the sequel only if you want to. Like and subscribe to the channel so I know you're interested, and I hope the video won't be blocked because I've told you too much. Bye for now, see you later.